What's up, everyone? Once again, I went to Walmart on break, and I found me a Transformers Prime Beast Hunters Voyager Grimwing. Um, this is like the only actual Beast Hunter figure that's a beast. I kind of was looking forward to. I like the way he looked. I like his, his colors and stuff. Green's my favorite color, so. And I wasn't disappointed. I really like them. Last time I went there, the wave was out, but they only had Ultra Magnuses left. Somebody picked up the one Grimwing because there's only one to a case. But there's two Ultra Magnuses, an Optimus Prime, and I think a Predacon. I'm not sure. There was one on the shelf, but there's always a Predacon on the shelf somewhere. But anyway, yeah, the box is the same as the rest of them. Got nice artwork on the side. Back shows off both modes, whatever, tells a little about the figure on the other side with the spec text. And that is that. And here goes the figure himself. And I just messed everything up. I like his beast mode. I mean, it's pretty much the same transformation as all the rest of them. Slightly, the legs and the arms, they become the legs and the arms in each mode. They just fold up slightly different. Except for Predacon, where the back legs become like the whole body, pretty much, on his Voyager class. But, whatever. Don't really like the Predacon that much. But I do like the Voyager better than that big-ass Supreme Ultra piece of crap they got out. I seen the Optimus Prime one, too. Ugh. Horrible. But anyways, a lot of detail on this guy, like in the molded plastic, like up on the wings over here. On these sides they got vents and everything. There's a little paint rub going on already. All the wings bladed. It kind of reminded me of the actual G1 Predacon wings, the way they kind of like this. It would have been cool if they had a joint right there and actually fold it out, but they do have this little piece that folds out. But it's kind of small. They do go up and down. This plastic on his side over here, which becomes sort of part of his chest, it's like a metallic-y green plastic, just like his hands and his feet. It's really nice. I don't see any paint swirls in it like the other figures. So, yeah. And he's got a little more of that green right here. But he does have nice sculpting. He's got like Cybertronian crap where they took from the movie, I guess, all over him. Printed in his wings and stuff. Nice detail on the neck. I really like this fit. They put a lot of good molded plastic, and with some paint, he could really stick out like everything else. For articulation, his head is on a ball joint and a hinge, so he's got a good range of movement. His mouth does open good ways. He's got a nice head sculpt. When it comes to the beast, I think I like it. It's kind of like a birdish, parakeet looking type thing. I don't know. His neck, that's a nice mold there too. Like I said before, his wings go up and down, and he has this little bit right here. His arms go back, forward, in and out. I mean, it's pretty much same articulation as just as he's in bot mode. His legs got articulation there at the knees, right here. It's kind of a joint, sorta, and his feet do move back and forth and slightly side to side. The back does look funny with these big green things just chilling there. And he's got a funny butt tail. He does come with this thing, which is supposed to be like a standalone guy by himself, like that, tries to give him advice, but the package said he doesn't really give him really good advice. He thinks for himself and stuff. I don't know what the hell he is, but he's got a friction missile in there. If you get the string out the way and try not to tie the string, it just pops out like that, and the string comes through his mouth. And you take this piece off right here and just drag it back through, and just pull it, and it pops back in. And then this plug's right there. I don't care for these kind of weapons. I actually can't stand them. I hate friction. I just don't like them. I don't know. I mean, it's cool that he's his own little guy, sorta, but... And he does plug onto his back right here. Or you can plug him onto his butt right here, or turn him around, make him kind of, I don't know, it's whatever. But anyways, to transform him, very simple. Go down here, take the legs, bring them down. Now in the instructions, it doesn't show you this. It tells you to just bring them down like that, but you pop it like that, and then his legs go a lot straighter. Bring these up, bring these down, and then the feet are on a hinge, and you bring them a little more down so he stands up straighter, like so. See, I'll show you the difference in knee. See, you got one knee like that, and then one knee like this. And he's just, I don't know, it just looks better. He stands up straighter. The instructions doesn't show you that, though. It just shows you pulling out the leg. Bring his arms down like this. We'll bring his wings back a little bit too. Fold these down, get them out the way. Come back here, pop this off like that. Open these up like so. Pull this like this. Bring this whole piece down. And while doing that, you want to rotate the wings down and bring them in. Fold his head, his beast head down. This will tab right there. It's not very good tabbing, but it tabs. And then let me move my camera so you guys can see some more. Let me do that over because I don't know if you guys see it. Like this was like this. You bring it down, like accordion a little bit. The head goes right there, and then you bring the wings down like that. And then you take this piece and you flip it around. That's his head. Bring his arms, rotate these, fold that, lift these up. Rotate his hands without rotating all of this. Actually, this can go like that. You gotta bring it to the side, then bring his hands. Because it has a rotating joint at the bicep and then a rotating joint at here for transformation. Straighten them out. Lift this one up. Now this part doesn't really lock into place. Like, it just doesn't lock in. I don't know why. Oh, and then you gotta take his whole waist piece right here and stick it down. I wish this locked in somehow. It just doesn't lock in. If I'm missing something, somebody let me know because it just doesn't lock in. I don't know. It's flimsy. But anyway, that is his bot mode, and I really like it. I don't know. I just think it's pretty cool. I think he looks better than most people, the guys that turn from beast to bot. But his head is on a ball joint. It's got good range up and down, side to side. Like I said, his wings do go like that. No kind of movement. You got his arms that come all the way out like that, back and forth. You got a bicep, single jointed elbow, and then you got rotation at the forearm. Got rotation at the wrist, back and forth, and you got a thumb that moves because of transformation into beast mode. No waist movement. You got out, back and forth, rotation. Got a single jointed knee, but it works like a double joint almost. It's pretty far. And your foot is on a huge ball joint, so you got all that ankle rotation and all that good stuff. And if you really want to, you just put his feet down even lower. So I don't know. I kind of like the upwards look. You got these big heels, so he doesn't fall back. See what I mean about this? It just, I don't know. I wish it locked in somehow. I don't know if I'm like, I don't see nothing in the instruction. It just shows you to place it down. I don't see any tabs in there or anything. So if anybody knows, because that shit is annoying. And then with his little buddy here, you can tab him into his arm, you know, and I'm sure you can tab him onto his back over here to store him, which what I'll probably be doing because I don't like it. But because he got these big heels in the back, he doesn't fall over with this big ass thing on his back, which I like. And then for a size comparison, here he is next to Predacon, which I'm surprised when Predacon transformed in the show, he was really not that much bigger than Megatron. He really wasn't. Here he goes next to Shockwave. Then you got Ultra Magnus, which Ultra Magnus, from what I've seen in the show, he's actually shorter than Prime. So, and the toy kind of matches because you know, Ultra Magnus is usually huge, and he's really not that tall in the show. And there he goes next to Prime. But yeah, that's Grimwing, and I forgot this dude's name. It tells it in the book. I don't know, but I really do like this guy. He's pretty cool. So if you guys see him, pick him up. He's worth it. And I'm not even a huge fan of like Transformers that turn from Beast to robots. They usually, you know, they're usually just the legs, the arms. You know, they kind of still look like Beast mode, even when they're in robot mode. But this guy really doesn't. He looks pretty cool. Yeah, so that is Grimwing. He's really nice detail on this guy. I just like him. He's pretty cool. Nice colors. I don't know. Here goes a close-up of the face sculpt too, just in case you haven't already seen him up close. No light piping or nothing like that, but that's alright. Most of the time it's on a shelf where light doesn't shine through anyway, so the light piping doesn't work. Take it easy, guys.